the whole time. Like, she's like, I got played this whole time. Like, you know, like, all I did was lay in my bed and write poems to this guy and went in the special room and say how much I love him and how I'm a special person, and this guy was playing me the whole time. Like, she's very, very... Someone coming? Oh. Yeah, that's the worst, like, the meetings when you're trying to see TV.
I know, yeah. I could see it, but I couldn't
Not the best. And the mirror is not ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, she basically just replaying her whole time in the game and being like, the people that I thought had my back didn't have my back. The person I thought I was in love with is like a fucked up, from her perspective, like totally fucked up. She even said to me before she left the bathroom, like she was spiral down. And she goes, like, I hope we can be friends out of here. And I said, honestly, I don't know what your relationship is like with Jasmine, but I kind of feel like you and I are actually going to be the closest people out of here. She goes, I just hope so. Like, I'd be really, really hurt, and I don't know what I'd do if I watch back and I see that you said some really hurtful stuff about me. And I was like, that's fair, but, you know, the worst thing that I said is the part about the plane ticket. So... And, you know, she knows that, so...
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, so... Because, like, it would really devastate me, and I don't know if I could be friends with anybody who was saying terrible things about me. And then she walked away and got in bed, came back out, played checkers with you guys. You left, took turn and went in the back room, and that's when that conversation happened. And she came back out and got in bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's having a day.
Yeah.
I mean, you know... From my perspective, looking at her game, knowing her actual position, like I'd be going the fuck through it too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's never been in a position where she's had to pitch anybody, and she's a very emotional person, which can be a very good thing. But when you're in a position where you have to play a game and give pitches to people that you are very close to in a final five, like stuff like that can either be hit or miss, and clearly it was a major miss.
Major miss.
Turner plays the game. Alyssa is friends.
Yeah.
And those who don't, they don't line.
Well, I was just talking to Turner, I was like, man, I know this probably sucks for you to hear this from her because he's vouched for her up and down.
Every time. Every time.
So for him to do that when it wasn't good for his game at all and show how much he cares about her as a friend, and then for her to use that, you know, in a very emotional moment, I'm sure.
But still.
Yeah, it didn't rub him the right way at all. He was pissed. He was like, I think about, what do you say? He was like, there's things that have happened in this season. Daniel, he was like, I think about Daniel trying to use the fact that he needs some money to stay in Jersey. He's like, I think of that. I think of Brittany going to you and talking about her childbirth. And he was like, I think of this, all in the same line of, I was like, wow, okay. So,
yeah,
he was pretty upset about it. And he just, you know, he was like, I know she's an emotional person, and I'm sure, like, he was like, 'cause she would say stuff about how she couldn't stand Kyle, and then the next day, you know, would be cuddled up with him, you know, whatever. But, so he was like, I think this is something she's saying right now, and
I
regret it.
Agree, but also she's never had to make pitches like this before, and that's probably all that she feels like she can hold on to. And it might be true. Like, that vote might cut her so deeply that she will feel like she is playing a game of friendship, and who had my back, that's her jury game. That's her jury management. Like, who had my back, looking at, from her perspective, my game. And the one person that was still in that house that was always in my ear, that I trusted, couldn't protect me going to Final Four.
Yeah.